Good evening, rock fans. This is Brad.
I'm Amy.
This is Mikey B.
This is Peoples.
And we are joined by the men of Perceived. What's going on, gentlemen?
Not a lot. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Give you a second there to finish sharing everything out. I see you're working hard there.
Yeah, see, I couldn't get it done in 30 seconds. Did you get
Right?
it out?
Yeah, it's a lot more difficult than you think.
People
There you
think
go.
it should be
It
really
just took a
clear.
second for it to pop up. But
That's what
everybody,
she said.
Right? Oh. And that's why you're on the show, people.
and no longer are we a family show.
Are we ever a family show?
No.
We have,
That's
all
how
right.
films are started.
We got Chris, Charlie, and Kevin with us. Where you guys visiting us from tonight?
Perceive Studios. This is where we're always at. This is where we create
We're
all the
Mesquite.
magic.
Good old Mesquite.
yeah, we're
Mesquite. Mesquite.
Oh, mosquito.
Nice.
It's a classy city.
That's
It
what
is.
they're the mosquitoes, right?
Skeeters.
They're the
right?
skaters.
Skaters.
Or is it the
Right.
farmers or something?
Mesquite.
That's somewhere else.
Skaters.
You got to say it right. Skaters.
Right.
Skaters.
Skaters.
I'm a proud skater. Graduated in '99.
There you go. Nice. Used to hang out at Town East Mall, didn't you?
Absolutely.
God, who did
Oh,
that?
yeah.
When I was a young teen.
More of a
Duck
big
into Spencer's and hope nobody's watching. Yeah, we all been there.
That was back when there were still arcades and stuff. Go in there and hang out and play video games.
There you go.
Yes.
Good
That was good
stuff.
stuff.
They call
There
those
should
bars
be
now.
arcades still. I think more, honestly. I mean, retro.
There
come
are
on.
now, actually. They're coming back. And they
Yeah,
serve
cider
alcohol.
Yeah, only with alcohol though.
Other cider.
They're grown-up arcades, which
Yeah.
is even better.
That's because they all are they're our age that are opening
Exactly.
these things.
Right.
That's
Well,
true.
we're the first generation that really truly embraced games and
Yeah.
stuff. You know, so.
Back in my
Facts.
day, it was a
Right?
square that hit another square
That's right.
that you hit with
And
your
it bounced
square.
across.
I was the coolest kid on the block when Pong came out. Let me
It
tell
wasn't
you.
quite a square. It was more of a rectangle.
It was a rectangle.
Yeah. But you hit a square. You took your rectangle and you hit the square.
Yes.
Yes.
Good
I
times.
mean,
Good
I had
times.
Oregon Trail.
Ooh.
Oh, who yeah.
Well, that was
Dysentery.
cutting edge technology
Yeah.
on a
that
what was that, like a Macintosh 2 or some shit?
Yeah, that black and green screen.
Or the TI,
Yeah.
Texas Instruments.
Yeah, they didn't know this was a technology show.
The Commodores.
We're going back in time.
Look at the brainiacs here that we got
Right.
going.
Little trip down memory lane.
That's
Look
where
at
it
the
all
big-
started. I mean, if you would have said, looking at those blocks and squares back then, what it looked like today, and be like, what?
Right?
Those
Go to
blocks
the-
are going to be real looking. Like video games
Yep.
are so realistic now. It's almost doesn't feel
Yeah.
like a game half the time. It's like a movie.
You
That you're
dreamed that.
controlling.
When we were kids, we had to
Oh,
like
yeah.
dream the idea of that.
Yeah.
You know, like one day it'll be like this. These kids,
Yeah.
they're like, how could you play that crap?
But I had hoped it was going to be like 4 or 5 years, not like 35.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So enough nostalgia. Let's talk Perceived. What are you guys up to?
Currently, we're trying to write our new album. We've been playing a lot of gigs here lately, so it slowed
Yep.
it down just a little bit. But we're still working on our first full length album. Hoping to get pre-production started on that, I guess beginning of next year. Other than that, we got a video we're working on, I guess, trying to shoot a video soon, and we got one more show this year in December.
The one in O'Reilly's on the 18th?
Yes, sir.
That's the one.
Nice. With the
We're
guys
excited about that one.
From then on.
Yeah, good friends.
And a Mortem on there as well.
Yeah, good friends. It's gonna be just it'll be
That's
great.
awesome. Yeah, I think the last time I hung out with you guys, we were at O'Reilly's and From Then On was playing. That's the first time I saw them. They were a lot of fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, they're great.
And you guys played the Rail not too long ago. Is that right?
Wow.
We
Yeah.
did. We
Two
got to
weekends
open
ago.
up for Smile Empty Soul.
Yeah, that was
a good.
That was cool. That was really cool.
Yeah,
They put on a
super
good
cool.
show. Yeah, but that was fun. Their sound system is great. I thought it sounded great.
Yeah. I hadn't been there since they flip flopped it.
Yeah, yeah. We
Oh,
played
yeah,
it-
moved the stage down to
massive
the other
difference.
It's
Yeah,
way
big
better
difference.
now. I think I like that way better than it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I've played both, yeah, and it's definitely it's not even close to the same thing. I always hate that, like when it's weird when it's like it's a long club and you're in the middle and it's I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of sideways is the way it used to be.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks more appropriate now. Like that's the way it should have
Yeah.
been all along.
Kind of
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, it's cool that the bar is still kind of on the side, but but having the stage at the end makes a lot more sense, I think.
Oh yeah, we enjoyed. That was a great
Yeah.
place to play. I loved it.
Absolutely.
Sounded good.
Great sound.
Great sound.
Chris Pallone fighting away.
There you
Oh,
go.
Yeah.
Fighting a good fight.
Yep.
So you guys got started in May of 2018.
That is correct.
Did y'all meet up at the food court at
Sounded
Down East, or how did this come about?
The old Taco Bell. No,
Right.
right here. Right
The
here in
Half Price
this
Books across the street. Yeah.
right. Right here in this room, we decided to get together and jam. We hadn't played together in about 7 years. I had quit drinking and I was looking for something to fill my time, and I wanted to play again. And I hit up my old friends and it's kind of like, y'all want to mess around? And we got together and jammed, and it's just kind of been rolling. We've been having fun, and we keep having fun. So
It just kind of evolved naturally, I
Yeah.
guess, the way it's
Yeah.
supposed to, just good friends getting together. And then
So
I
how
think
long
y'all-
have you guys all known each other?
I've known Charlie for about 25 years.
Yeah.
I met him in high school. We actually met on a baseball diamond, and I lived across the street from Skyline back in the day, and we were there playing baseball, and we came back over to the house, and I had a guitar in the corner, and he picked it up, started playing Nirvana, Come As You Are.
Yep.
And I didn't really see anybody play like, that my era of music,
Yeah.
on a guitar. I had my mom's older friends who played a lot of older 70s stuff, and but watched that, thought it was pretty cool. And then I was like, I'll just write my own stuff. And I showed him some of my stuff, and he thought it was pretty cool. And next thing you know, he's playing guitar and I'm pulling out buckets, and we're beating on buckets and
Mm,
playing acoustic guitar. That's how it started.
That's
And
awesome.
then,
that's awesome.
Finally got a drum set, and then good God, look at it now.
So you've been singing and playing drums since the beginning?
We tried to find a singer in the very beginning. Went through a bunch of people. It just never. We couldn't find anything I wanted, and the other guitarist at the time was like, "Why don't you just do it?"
Yeah.
So we started, doing, and it was kind of, let's see how people take it. Of course, there was the people like it was never going to work, but once we started doing it, it's got a good response. Everybody seems to be impressed with it.
It
It's
definitely
different.
grabs your attention,
Oh, absolutely.
right? We just saw you.
At
Six Springs.
Probably about a month and a half, 2 months ago. How long was that?
Right on.
Yeah.
that
Right,
was
yeah.
with
Yeah.
Cure, right?
Yeah, it was a Vane and Vane Open. I can't. There's a couple other bands.
Against All Odds, I think was one of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that was.
It's always hard to remember every band.
Yeah.
You were definitely the standout band
Oh, for
that
sure.
that stood out in
Hero.
my mind that night, for sure. And I really liked the vibe, and I was like, oh. So when Brad said that you guys were going to join in the show, I was excited to see you guys.
Well, thank you.
Awesome, thanks.
So when did y'all bring Kevin into the mix?
God, well, I guess you want to talk
Yeah.
about that?
Okay. So it's been over a decade ago
God.
now.
About 12 years.
So my first wife actually passed away, and Chris actually attended the funeral with the person he was with at that time. I knew her pretty well, and after the funeral, Chris picked up an acoustic guitar and just started singing and playing guitar, and man, I just started bawling my eyes out. I never met this guy, but just his voice and what he was singing just really touched me. And he actually asked if he should stop playing, and I just said, no, man, keep playing. It's great. This is what I need. Keep playing. And he sat there and played till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know, way
It's late.
way after everyone else had left.
Yeah, we were the
And,
only two up. Everyone else is already out cold.
Me and Chris been great friends.
I was
ever
like, man,
since
do you
that
ever want to
night.
come hang out? Come hang out. Next thing you know, I'm asking him to join one of my other bands and play bass. So like, you play guitar? You think you can play bass?
Yeah, he converted me as they do. You know.
Yeah, I was gonna say that seems to be that's the route quite often. Huh?
It's really rare to find a bass player that wanted to play bass to begin with. I don't mean anything negative about
Unless
that.
they
It came
played
out
with an
wrong, but
orchestra in junior high and kind of came up with it. But yeah.
that came out wrong. But it is definitely rare to find.
But everybody knows exactly what you're talking about. So did it really come out that wrong?
Not really. Not
Honestly.
really. I would
Take
never
off a couple of strings.
I get to use the bass in such a unique way in this band since there's just three of us. The bass fills so much of the sound, and
Yep.
that's just not the case in a typical, say, metal band or something. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, typically it just follows the guitar in metal
Right.
bands.
Well, yeah, that's because you're playing, Mikey.
It's the Rex, yeah. It's the whole Rex Pantera style, which is dope. I mean, rhythm guitar player. You guys are a 3-piece, so you know how that goes. I mean, usually to fill it up, you gotta lock in with the guitar and really fill it up. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
if we
wanna
make any
hear-
mistakes, you hear it.
What's
What are
that?
your influences, guys, as a 3-piece? Kind of what brought you into music? What are you listening to now?
Of course, Nirvana, I think, is a
Yeah.
That
Sure.
sounded, yeah.
Tool for me and Kevin. I think Charlie likes Tool. I don't think he's as into him as me. But Metallica is definitely for me and Charlie.
Yeah.
That's where we really connected. Got Lars and James, or more Kurt, because he
Yeah, I
followed.
was a big Kurt fan.
Yeah,
Still am.
Of course,
I
we
still
grew
am.
up listening to Pink Floyd and Hendrix,
Oh, yeah, the classics.
and
Yeah.
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Oh yeah, Stevie.
yeah. My parents listened to rock, so I had a lot of vinyls to listen to, AC/DC and all that stuff.
All right.
I had a lot of country and kind of ZZ Top, classic rock, Bon Jovi stuff, even Huey Lewis and the News, stuff like that. So I get a little bit more country or
If you gave me 5 minutes, I could walk behind me and get each one of those records. So, all right, there. I got all of the one you just mentioned, brother. So,
Yeah, we finally got Charlie into vinyl.
no shame.
He's collecting vinyl now. I need to grow my collection.
Yeah, it's an amazing way to listen to music.
Once you start it, you don't stop the vinyl.
it's a rabbit hole.
I have
Here's the rest of mine. So I've only got about 1,500.
goodness.
Oh,
One day.
Yeah.
One day.
If
I mean,
my
I was
wife
holding
asks,
records.
It's closer to 1,200.
Hey, it's Brad, you can.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
we have you on top. I only have a
Yes.
few hundred. so
Right? Like everybody point.
you only know if you've been on the show how which way do I?
Right? Where are
Do
they?
you know which way to point each time?
So, Charlie, you've just gotten into collecting records?
Yeah, probably about a year ago.
It can
I need to get
snowball
in
rather
shape.
quickly.
You need some mothership on vinyl.
And I kind of started with albums. I started picking albums that I really only liked in its entirety. Like if I had
Yeah,
Wholeheartedly.
put it on, listen to the whole
put
thing.
it,
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at right now, still kind of.
I've
That's
got
what
all the
I'm trying to
motherships if you guys want to see those too.
I got
This guy.
yeah, good
That's the
stuff.
Those album we had them on a few months ago.
Yeah, when we had Kyle on.
Man, them dudes are awesome. They rock trees just here a while back. I got to see that show. Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite part was him talking shit, Kyle talking shit about my beard, and then I saw him the next week at Reno's, and he
And
had
he
shaved
shaved his.
completely shaved his fucking beard off.
That's so
And I was
awesome.
like, "Hey, what happened?"
Bruh.
Yeah, he'll do that from time to time.
Yeah, and
A
then,
little sympathy for you there, Mikey. I think that's what it was.
then he came over and we got drunk and talked shit to each other all night. So
Yeah,
We're starting a podcast. They haven't done it.
Yeah,
yet,
we're
but
starting
they're
a podcast.
Any day now.
I forgot about that.
Musicians talking shit about each other. It's great.
Yep. So you
come
guys
to me,
got
tell him.
the last show on the 18th at O'Reilly's. So you said you're working on the record. How many songs do you have ready?
We have 4 finished and about 4 other ones that are probably about halfway done. that's about where we're at. We got a whole bunch of other little pieces that'll eventually be songs, but we have probably 4 fully complete and 4 almost finished. But we want to do more than that, of course. We're trying to see. It's always nice if you had a bunch to pick from and you pick the best, but right now they're all, I would put every one of these on the album right now.
How many do you want to end up with on this album?
We just really, it's lengthwise, I think, because one of our songs we're working on is about 9 minutes.
Yeah,
And
our
then-
songs tend to go a little longer than typical.
That's that Tool
radio.
reference.
Yeah.
Like 13, but
We're working
I like
on-
Rush too. Rush is amazing. So
Yeah.
they do the long things too. We're not trying to get that long where you do like 20-minute song, but we don't want to write a long song. It's just kind of how we let them write themselves. If that's how they kind of feel to play out. There's a lot of riffs that we don't use again or use once, and the song still ends up being long. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. I'm curious too.
I don't like time fillers, so
Yeah.
it's there for a reason. It's not just to cover time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This will be meat and potatoes.
Press it on vinyl.
We are. I am planning on releasing this one on vinyl. Absolutely. That's been my goal for a long time, to be able to hold my own record in my hand.
Yeah.
That's going to mean so much.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been spinning vinyl since I was a little kid. My parents had a closet with a Fisher Price record player in there, and they would put me in the closet, me and my brother, and just give us the records. And I sat in there for hours and hours and hours. I see now, looking back, it was a great way for like babysitting me.
Yeah.
He's in the closet. Call that baby. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
He's still in there listening to records. So
Chris, when did you finally come out of the closet?
I don't know if I ever.
Sorry, somebody had to say it. Somebody had to say it.
Yep.
It's what I'm here
I'm
for.
still mentally in the closet. I love listening to records.
Well, put me down for one pre-sale. You got that squared away already. So
Nice.
Awesome.
Same. I'd be in that boat.
I don't.
Very cool.
oh man.
Got 2
So-
records sold just like that. Look
Look
at
at
that.
that. Boom.
All right, now we just got to.
record it.
That's it. Yeah, we definitely want to go into a real studio this time. Last time we recorded our own stuff, so we definitely want to go into the studio this time. We're going to do pre-production on our own and then pick a studio. We're looking at a few. We haven't nailed it down yet, but
I'm always curious. Because I'm in a band, obviously, and do pre-production stuff. What does that entail for you guys? What's the methodology for you guys when you do pre-production?
I guess it's more. We like to write in the room, so we like to make sure the song it jams out. We don't record anything until it's finished in the room. We play it live. We write live. So basically, like right now, we have those songs sitting. We just need to, I guess, figure out the BPMs for them because we don't play to a click track. We play live.
Right.
So-
Makes sense.
But when we record it, of course, we're going to put it on a click track.
Of course.
So our first step will be doing that, and then we just record them as we've noticed from doing this. When we record some things that we like live, it doesn't translate over to the studio the same way as it does live. So sometimes you change things here and there.
Yeah,
Kinda
it's
read it a little bit.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I think that's kind of how pre-production helps a little too. So we don't go in the studio and waste time and money. It's already been figured out here.
yeah, I can agree with that. You have to do. It's almost like you got to do more in the studio to represent that live feel, I guess.
Right.
That's what we want to capture is how we sound live because we think that's where we shine the most is our live performance.
Absolutely.
That's it. That's a band. That's if you can do that live, that's
You can't jump around on a CD, right? Yeah.
Right.
Can't.
As much as we love this guy and are proud of this guy, but I don't think it quite achieves the same experience you get of seeing us create that right in front of you.
So with the new, songs coming out and in the studio, and which we'll get into that, but is there like some bands, obviously one thing you can do is have like a video that goes along with a single or something like that to kind of give, that
Same
live,
energy.
something visual, which is people are missing.
Right.
No, is that in the works too, or?
well, not for the new stuff. We're actually going to make a video for one of the old songs. We've been having an idea for a while now. We just haven't had time to film it. It's more of we have full-time jobs and families and we've been gigging a lot.
Have to.
So it's kind of the time has been very scarce here lately. And plus we got to line up with the guy that's going to film the video. So it's picking the date really because
Awesome.
we got to pick a date at his warehouse. We're going to book a date there and that's where it'll all be filmed. And
But that's going to be happening soon or early next year. Or?
we're hoping to get it done by the end of the year. We were hoping to get it done this month, but
Nice.
we've had a couple interviews come up, and
So we're all about exclusive information here. Do we know what song? Do we know what song the fans are going to get to listen,
that's
to have a
the
video
biggest
of, or is that secret?
I think we've mentioned it before.
Okay.
We're gonna do Darkening.
at Darkening. That's been one of our. That was the one that came together at the end of the EP. We almost didn't put it on the EP. It almost didn't make it because it wasn't finished. It got finished right before we finished recording here, so we put it on there. And we thought it turned out really good. It seems to be the direction the band's going, more of that direction.
I was just looking, I think we've got 4 songs in rotation for you guys: Darkening, Not to Be, Living Hell, Portrayed Belief.
Yes, sir.
That's our little
in
baby.
rotation.
And
Fantastic.
thank you for it,
Yeah,
guys.
thank you very much for that. We do
Yeah,
appreciate
absolutely.
it.
Do you guys know where you're going to do the new recording?
We haven't
Do-
pinpointed
do-
it down yet. We got a few studios in mind, but we haven't actually decided yet. So
This is the moment where we need sponsors so that we can talk about studios.
Right?
Or tagging studios below.
yeah,
Well, there's this studio we think you guys
Right.
could use, but
You
we don't
guys
know
should
who
go
that
there.
is.
And while you're there, you should prep some meals with Tony Satchery's.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I saw that interview last week. That was a good interview.
Doug is amazing.
fun.
If you have,
I got my shipment yesterday from him. So
He seemed like
Oh,
a really
we're still
cool
waiting.
guy.
Doug is super duper amazing. Like I can't say enough about Doug. He's very humble. I mean, he drove all the way from Houston just to do the show at our place, and then drove back.
it was
Turn
crazy. He
around,
went
yeah.
back that night, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like literally right after the show, he
If
drove
you're
back.
in a relationship, though, he will light a match, throw it, and just hit the road, though. Do little digs at me and Mike.
He's like, y'all need to fight about this.
It's like, and I'm out.
Throw it and then just leave.
Good time.
Y'all
So, great
still
guy,
like say
but
hello
do
to
not-
each other when you walk in the house. Ugh.
Yeah, if you're in a relationship, I don't recommend you hang out with Doug.
Young love.
He's a little bitter, just a little,
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
but he makes a hell of a nut to your face to go to his house.
Oh God, that's
Right.
good.
So I can't help but notice, Chris, we got an Element 80 shirt there.
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw that.
That's what I was looking at that as
Yeah,
well.
man. I am excited about this reunion. I've been an Element 80 fan
Absolutely.
since the beginning. What was it, Ego on the local show back in the day? That was the first song I ever heard by him. I got to see him play Trees, and I've seen him open it at one of the BFDs at Starplex. Starplex.
What amazing.
Whatever.
guy.
Yeah.
It's always Starplex.
Always
Right.
Starplex.
I call
Or
it
Smearplex.
Vodkaplex. You can't go wrong.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Vodka, Yellow
Smearplex
Pages,
is what I
Dr.
call it.
Pepper, Starplex. Yeah.
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 Jeez.
I think
So
I don't
obviously
know.
you guys big fans of Element 80 and growing up in
Yes.
Mesquite. What kind of, how did you get plugged into the local music scene and when?
I guess when did we play Lucky's? Our first time we
01.
ever played Deep Ellum was, I guess, 2001.
It was November of 2001.
Yeah, and it was at a place called Lucky's on Malcolm X. And the stage was on the second floor up above the bar. Is that right?
Yeah, very cramped.
A
Probably
very tight
not as wide as
space.
this couch.
And then that was our very first one. That was wild. That was God, it was so different back then. Times have changed so much.
Weren't
since
they
then.
there?
It's been 20 years, man.
Yeah, I was going to say it was probably November 10th. I like to think this is the 20th anniversary of that first show.
I think it's
If I can make up history while we're talking here.
That picture floats
It
around
is
on
20 years,
Facebook
yeah.
somewhere of me and Charlie, like at the end of the set. You can see I'm like dying. And I was singing and drumming there too. And the owners liked this a lot. I want to say that Element 80 came in there with their girlfriends and they were like, quick, get back on stage and play, because they wanted us to play in front of them. And we played and the girls let their hair down, but I didn't get to talk to them or see them.
Yeah.
I was on upstairs on top of everybody behind a drum set on top of that. So,
That's all right.
man, yeah, that was some good times.
Lucky
That's where it started, I guess. And then we used to always go to the local show when it was free. And was it Chris Ryan used to do it at Unfiltered? I think that's when I really started going down there. I was like 17, and it was free local show. You go down there at 9:00 at night on a Sunday, and you walked in for free, and I could sit in there and watch all these bands. I did that every Sunday for months.
Galaxy Club.
Was it
Galaxy
Galaxy?
Club. It's Galaxy
Well,
Club.
I remember.
The old
See,
Galaxy.
One or two.
I don't
One or
know.
two?
The only one I remember is the one. God, was it on? Is it? I don't even remember what street it was on.
Well, it moved to
it
Commerce.
was near the corner. It was
It
really near
was-
the block corner.
I don't
Yeah.
think it was Commerce.
Yeah, then that's the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
on Main Street.
Yeah, the original.
But yeah,
one.
Main Street. There's a 3 years difference. So when he was like,
Yeah, I was like,
of age, I was not.
yeah,
So.
I remember. Yeah, he was like 15 or something like that, and I'm like, 18, and I was like, we've done walked into Unfiltered so many times on a Sunday, and nobody checked no IDs, nobody did nothing.
Yeah.
So it's like, come on, Charlie, if they tell you not to come in, we'll leave. We'll just leave.
We'll just leave.
We all three walked in there. He sat there and watched the bands play with us, and yeah, because he's just a little bit younger.
That's awesome.
Good old days. But man, the rock and roll was great around Deep Ellum back then. There was so much to inspire you. You wanted to be in a rock band.
Yeah.
And bands like, Drowning Pool started making it. I remember when Drowning Pool used to hang out in the clubs and they weren't nobody. And they're like, hey, Drowning Pool's in the corner before anything. And that's cool stuff, man.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
So I saw Jesse Lee joined us. I'm glad Jesse was
Yeah,
able to
We
join
got
us.
some skeet going
Yeah,
on.
we got
I don't
some
know.
skeeters on there. Brandon Stormborn there.
Got a couple fans joining in, saying what's up. Brandon Stormborn.
Skeeter.
Stormborn.
Zach Trainer.
Thanks for tuning in, guys
All right.
and gals,
Appreciate it.
dudes and dudettes.
Were you gonna say something, Peoples?
Nope.
Okay. I didn't know if the cleaning crew was knocking on your door or what was going on there.
I ordered new sheets.
Did you? I bet you did.
Man, every week every week he walks right into it. It's great.
Right? Peoples, if we didn't love you, we'd say this shit behind your back. So
Yeah, and if I didn't love you, I would turn you off right now.
exactly.
You can't quit
Just
us.
because I don't have my flag behind me doesn't mean that I'm not at my house.
Maybe you should move the flag for the next.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got some time.
I thought the roommate took the flag.
No, she took her flag. My flag is over there somewhere. Over there.
Wow.
Is that a puppy? Did I see a
That's one of
puppy?
those. That's one of those long stay places with the kitchenette and all that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you rented
super
that by
fucking
the
expensive.
week.
Right?
Super expensive.
Super expensive.
That's like the Days Inn or something. I don't know.
Right.
Moving on up.
So where are you guys living now? Is everybody in Mesquite? All three of you?
Me and Charlie are. Chris is
Few blocks
close. He
away.
ain't far by.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm closer to Seagoville.
Okay.
What's out
That's not too close.
there? No.
It's not far from me. I could be in Seagoville in 20 minutes. So
Right. Yeah. It's not too bad.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I was. We
what
were
does
driving.
S called a house mean? I don't know what S is.
That's Kyle. What is Kyle?
Kyle's pointing out people's crib there, I think.
Small
It's called a
house.
house.
Called a house, right?
That's my brother.
Yeah, shout out to Kyle, the great light bringer.
Yes, he is an LD.
The
He does a lot of
bringer of
lighting.
the light.
Yeah,
You need a little more Kyle Belt.
a little more cowbell.
Always.
Oh, I see what you did there. I
Oh, I got a fever.
like it.
One cure.
Cowbell.
More cowbell.
More cowbell.
cowbell.
More cowbell.
We don't have any cowbells.
We don't. I should add one to the kit.
Hey, if you guys need a fourth member, I'm willing to pick up and learn the cowbell.
Oh man, we were thinking about adding a triangle.
Triangle solos rock.
Give me a few months on that. Yeah.
Triangle solos are in. If
I've
you
been
have
looking
a
for a band to
solo-
show off my ukulele skills in. So
Right.
if you,
We were just-
Triangle's like 3 times as hard as the cowbell. So
Eddie Vedder turned me down already, so I got nothing left to do.
So let's talk about your guys' side hustles, or I should say what you do for a living. So, Kevin, tell us a little bit about photography and what you do there.
Okay, well, that's definitely my passion. Is photography and Crawley photography and taking portraits of all kinds, whether it's for bands out at gigs or just anyone that may need headshots for Deep Dallas Radio or you know.
Kevin's been in this room. Yeah.
Absolutely. I've got a couple cool shots in there. But for what really pays the bills, I guess, is me and Chris both work at a land surveying company. I'm actually in college. I'm one semester away from getting my degree in land surveying, so I try to become a registered surveyor myself.
Yeah, proud of this dude.
Fantastic.
He's been juggling a lot with this band and school and work and family.
I'm not gonna lie.
Photography.
Photography, everything.
He is busy, very busy. So.
Wow. Well, it's cool. I see you out at shows and taking pictures, and you just do that as a favor to the band sometimes, or
most of the time, you know, if I go out to shows, I try to just support the local scene, and I'll try to send bands photos that I take, just to help, support everybody, get it out there. There's been a few bands that hire me to come and spend a little extra time on their band.
Mm-hmm.
But that is definitely an option. They could reach out to you.
Absolutely. I've actually had a couple bands come hit me up recently for some album art, or some more in studio kind of publicity shots. I'm excited to do some of that.
Nice.
He did all of the single artwork on the EP for every song, all the single art. The photography did all that.
Who did the artwork on the cover? Who did the logo?
That would be Carcass John. Carcass John is
that definitely had a Carcass John vibe to it. I was going to ask.
Yeah,
that dude is awesome. He is an incredible artist.
Great. I remember when he sent me the rough sketch of it. I was excited with the rough sketch, and he's like, "It's going to get better than that." And it's like, whoa. When he sent the final one, it gave me that Mastodon art look. Which I love Mastodon's art.
Yeah, so he's got a lot of stuff like that. A lot of metal bands that I know he does artwork for. I saw him just the other day sporting a promo shirt of one of the recent logos he had done. And the guy contributes a lot.
Oh, man, yeah. If there's bands out there that need logos or artwork, hit up Carcass John on Instagram. That's where he's at.
Yeah. He's
very, very talented.
He does a Tuesday night show called the Metal Roundtable with one of our
I try to catch some of it every now and then.
Yeah.
I'm always working about that.
That's on our show? That's on our station?
No. But Rob Cal used to do our Friday night show, does it with Carcass John every Tuesday night. When I catch it, it's at 5:00, so I don't always catch it. But when I do, I try to share it on our page.
What? We actually support other stations?
It's a podcast, it's not a station. But
okay. That's allowed.
Even
just kidding. We are the antithesis of we don't care where. If you're helping
out there to
scene or
support
you're
it and
supporting,
get it heard,
we
and
support you.
Word.
Awesome.
There's that whole used to be or one of the reasons why we started doing what we do is that there's the whole competition thing between bands and whatnot, and it's like that's cool when you're on stage, have that kind of mindset and all of that. But when it comes to being in the scene and supporting each other, that should be number one.
Absolutely.
Everything else.
We got to lift each other up. We can pull each other up and get a lot further.
I
try to go out to as many bands as I can. I know I have weekends where I can't go out, got to spend time with the family, but anytime I can get out to see a band, especially O'Reilly's, that's the closest place to me. So that's why I
do it where you got to, wherever you can get in, fit in, to support. I mean, it's needed. It's needed.
And I always pay to get in. I don't ask to get in for free. So that way who I'm there to see is making
We want to genuinely support them.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point. You need supporters.
Buy the merch.
Well, and if a band gets you in for free because, and that's okay too. It's like sometimes, you need to get people in and entice them. However, those people should be like, okay, they got me in for free. Why don't I buy a shirt? Why don't I buy a CD?
Every time
forward.
Mike and I have been to a show that we got in free, we 100% bought merch to because let's be real, bands make more money off of their merch than they do off of
ticket sales.
Typically, time.
Or buy the band a round of shots. Come on, let's hype it up. It's
pretty cheap on
non-drinkers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Send 'em-
especially with the 3-piece.
Yes, buy
just
the
Charlie
band a
drinking.
shot
Let me play first, though.
Yeah, after
Right?
after the show. Yes,
After the show.
you just line
Charlie,
them up on
you
the
seem
side.
like you seem like the quiet one of the bunch. What do you do for fun?
For fun,
Yeah.
Play
remodel
guitar.
my house.
Those Yamaha guitars you're playing, tell me about those.
Oh, the Revstar.
Yeah.
620. Yeah, those rock. I
See, I
came
paid
across.
attention.
Yeah, I came across one at Guitar Center used, and I had never seen it. I just knew it was really heavy. Kind of had a Gibson,
Yeah,
Les Paul
it's a
style.
double cutaway though, right? It's
Yeah.
a double cut. Yeah.
But I just fell in love with it and went ahead and picked it up as steel, and that kind of became my main guitar for a little while. And then I actually started Facebook marketplace hunting and came across another one that actually Wild Boys guitarist was using.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Wild Boys, yeah, and
Right on.
the black one that I typically play with. So I acquired that one, and it just kind of became. I didn't want to play with any other guitars than those, at least on stage.
And so you leave them stock, or do you upgrade them? You use different certain pickups, or what do you
My
got?
main guitar on stage, no, it has a Seymour Duncan 59 in the bridge and a Fat Cat in the neck.
Nice.
So it's a little modified, but other than that, it's all stock. Locking tuners.
But it's all mahogany body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
solid mahogany body. Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. I noticed. I paid attention.
Guitar
Very cool.
talk.
Of course
with
you did.
Mikey
Guitar
B.
talk. Yeah.
I can do that for hours, so I won't do it.
No,
Token
no,
B.
it's okay, Mikey.
the ones you used on the album too.
Yeah.
New.
Come over, bro. Come over, bro. We got this. We're gonna
Yeah.
talk guitars. We'll trade them around.
Charlie's always been the quiet one. Like, even at parties, he would be over in the corner with an acoustic guitar all by himself. Like,
Yeah.
You
that's
didn't
just
have the right guy. You didn't have the guy. Like if he was at our, we used to do this at our place.
Yeah.
And then like when the show was over, it was always me and the guitar player. Like, hey, let's go check out these guitars and this shit.
God.
It was usually when there was 30 minutes left in the show that you
Yeah.
guys would disappear.
Who
and
cares
start
about the
talking
rest of the
guitar.
shit that's
Yeah.
going on?
That's the best thing. No, well, the two guitarists rather.
Yeah,
were
would
in the
disappear
other
with
room.
Mikey.
Yeah.
My
And
collection's
we're-
gotten smaller since then, so we have less to talk about.
And we're about 8 shots in too, plus the beers.
Mhm.
Shots. I haven't even had one of those tonight.
Neither have I.
Damn, what are we doing?
So
Me neither.
speaking of shots and not having
So
them,
disappointed
this
in
has
myself.
Nothing to do with it. So y'all's first show was in May of 2019. How did it feel so you have all that 2019, you build up, you keep playing shows all of 2019, and then 2020 happens, and all of that build up is
We had
nothing.
we were booked all the way through June in 2020, and we only got to play one show. Is that right? At Halton?
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
believe
we
that's
played
right.
one show, and that was our first show with Vane.
February 15th.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That was our only show before the lockdown. Right after that, it shut down.
But
before
we
our next
didn't
one.
let it stop us. We just started booking things like this. This is how we figured out how to do the live stream and how to. We just got our
Photography.
name
That's when
out.
That's how you got into photography.
Yeah, I mean that's
But this is the best experience you've had so far, right?
absolutely.
Of course.
Clearly.
So you didn't let it get you down, and now you're building back full force, stronger than ever, right?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we started this for fun, and
Yeah.
it's still fun. It's fun just to play these songs here in this room with these guys on the weekends when we get together to practice. So it's not really about playing the shows. That's great. It's fun. I love doing it, but it was just one obstacle. I'm sure there's going to be lots more.
Oh, I'm sure. But we did pretty good. We played one more show in 2020 in October at Mavericks. So we got two shows in 2020 in, which wasn't too bad. And then this year we tried to hit it as hard as we could when they said things were open. It's like, well, let's play as many places as we can while we
Yeah.
can. So that's what we've
I mean,
been
to
kind
play
of
two
doing.
shows in 2020 is better than a lot of people could say. So that's actually
That's a fact.
great that you were able to play those.
Yeah, we're very grateful we got to play those, especially the one in October. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was.
The EP release, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that actually ended up being we ended up getting the CDs before the show, and it was like, well, this is the only show. Let's bring them with us and say, hey, we have CDs.
Might as well make this a EP release show.
Yeah, since the other one ended up getting canceled, which was our Halloween show right after that. So, and yeah, I think that was it for the year. We didn't try to book nothing else.
I'm out here shopping on your merch page.
Nice. You can find everything at perceiveband.com.
All right.
That's what's scrolling down below us.
Fine.
I love
No. I got y'all.
Check it out. That is the
There we
page,
go.
yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
little Crawley
Oh,
photography.
who's that right there? Who's that right there?
Look at that. Look at us promoting.
That's amazing. That is
Look at us
amazing.
go. I'm so proud of our web dude, man. John Ray is awesome. He does all that for us.
He's been my go-to IT guy for years as well. Good
I'm
friend.
going to have to drop some LBs to get me one of these hoodies.
We actually have do we have a hoodie around? We printed some where with the old man on the back, a triangle on the heart, and then Perceived down the arm.
Oh, that's cool.
That were just mainly for family, but we're about to do another run. So if you're interested in getting one, hit me up in the next couple days, and I'm about to place an order. You can get pullover or zip up, I believe. The zip up goes up to 3X, and the pullovers go up to 2X.
I need one in medium.
Medium. I'll see if they have that.
I'll take that in a large.
I need a big boy.
Yeah.
I've got a little,
All right.
not as
Yeah,
small.
these
Not as
were,
small as I wanted.
Mikey is a women's medium and a men's small. So
We were pretty proud of these guys.
And I'll play Vanna.
there it is.
So,
So that's the back of it, and then you get the hood.
hang on. Sorry.
Yeah,
Trying to take a shot eventually here.
There.
Nice.
That's cool.
Cool.
And then you got the Perceived. Oh, turn it
Down the sleeve.
There we
On
go.
the right sleeve there. I like it.
Roll,
Yeah,
and then
and
if
then-
we go around to the front, we got our little
The
There you
triangle.
go.
logo.
triangle.
Nice.
I think
right.
they're pretty dope.
Yeah, they're actually
Yeah.
really good. Piece.
I have
Proud
to
of
try
those.
out a new view. This is a new view that we got going for the.
Oh.
Look at this.
We'll actually be getting shirts on the website here next month. We've actually saved the shirts for the December 18th show. So if you want a shirt, come to the show, and anything left over, we're putting on the website.
We'll be out on the site. Okay.
Fantastic. Yes, new view.
Looks great.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Show in that production
thanks for
value.
that. Yes,
Working our asses off over here. Or wait, I am.
it's looking
That's
great.
why I have no ass. This is it. This is the reason.
Top notch, top notch.
Nice. How big are these old man posters?
They're 11 by 17. Like your
Okay.
typical posters, but they're like cardboard. They're thicker than business cards.
There you
They're
go.
not
Oh,
regular
wow.
old. And there's only a couple left. I think like 2 or 3. We're really low on those. There it is. You can get it signed or unsigned. You know, if you don't want it signed, you don't have to have it signed. But yeah, Carcass
that's
John's
awesome.
artwork on your wall as soon as
Yeah, I was gonna say, Pop, going to put me down for a 3XL on that hoodie. So I'll shoot one of you guys a message here later.
I guess you just sold a bunch of hoodies. So
Yeah,
Right.
I need
we
to
need
hit
hit
me up
up.
in Messenger. I'll respond to everybody about hoodies.
we need one. We need one in each size here.
Just let me know.
Uh,
Up the pullover.
Yeah, send the bill to Mikey on that one.
Yeah.
Will do.
I got a company credit card. It's fine.
Whatever works.
Wait a minute. What company are we talking about?
Yeah,
Hard. Me and my
I'm assuming that's
credit
Dallas Cowboys, not Deep Dallas Radio.
Yeah, exactly.
card. Nope, Deep Dallas Radio. We have credit card. All your names are on it. We're the only ones with access.
Right.
It's a
That's why my
write-off.
credit's been
It's a
going down.
write-off.
Yeah. That's those phone calls I'm getting in the middle of the day.
Right.
Just ignore those. Don't worry about that.
No worries. No
right.
worries. Man. All right. So December 18th, the big show, guys. Sounds like you're going to be ramping up the work on the new album. So looking forward to seeing and hearing more from that. As you plan on releasing tracks as you wrap them up, or you want to just kind of do kind of a big bang, old school, drop the whole album?
You know, we haven't really got a plan together. Definitely want to record the whole thing at once in the studio, get it all. I like albums that have that feel of a consecutive sound.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably, once we sit on it for about a year, then we'll Then we might release a song or two.
Here or there.
And then we'll drop the album. We're not sure yet, but yeah, we'll figure something out. We'll definitely make it cool because we want to have. This is going to be our big one for us because I've never recorded a full length album.
Yeah.
So this will be big for me. I've only released EPs
Did you say
in
we
every
played
band
two
I've been
live?
in.
Two live?
What happened?
Oh, live. That was just his phone.
My
Kevin got a phone call.
No one likes the band.
So we play them live. We play the new ones live at our show. So if you come out, you're going to hear a couple of the new ones that are going to be on the album.
That will
We're
be
definitely stoked on the new ones. I like the new ones a lot.
We'll keep
Yeah.
us posted. And
Oh, we will. We'll let you. I have an email list that I will send everything out to, and
okay.
it'll be all professional and stuff once we get there. But it's going to be a slow build, definitely, because we want it to be good. We want this to be something special.
What's
Right on.
Definitely can
Everything.
appreciate that. We're here to support you guys and get the music heard. So whatever we can do to help out.
Thank you so
Thanks
much. Yeah.
So this is actually our last show of the year.
Oh
Wow.
So weird.
Yeah.
I feel
I
special.
know.
Till January. My
Till
birthday.
January.
Probably.
Yeah. Come January, my beard will be totally gray. Mikey's
Yeah.
will possibly have come in by then.
I'm working on it, bro. I'm
People's
working on
might
it.
be a real home by then. Who knows?
He may not be telling us horror stories.
Peoples may have relocated his flag by then. Yeah. Give us a little
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no.
That's the way I.
Olin Mills?
Yep.
Disapproving Cameron makes another
Disapproving.
appearance.
Irving Cameron.
Thank you, Cameron.
Always.
Thank you, Cameron.
Cameron
'Cause if
Taylor
I had-
apparently hasn't lost that look in the last 25 years. So.
No, he does not.
I need a
looks
new
real.
version of that. That way I can like.
We need
actually-
him doing it. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
you need like a side by side.
Yeah.
Well, see, you just have Crawley Photography come and we recreate
Recreate it.
perfectly
Yeah.
the old Olin Mills style.
There you go.
Camera
Hey,
shot.
Cameron.
Bust
Cameron,
out the
if you're out
backdrops and the
there,
wooden boxes. Get it all set up.
we're all about that.
That pull down
yeah.
backdrop.
Yep.
That's
Yep. Yep.
that's the fun stuff is when you get to like gather the weirdest group of people together and do something. You have like a point. There's something that needs to happen, but there's all this that goes on in between. That's the fun stuff.
Yep.
Kind of like us setting a house on fire and taking pictures of it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that
that's a,
That was fun.
God bless that.
Not a real house. Not a real house.
Okay, I was.
It was just a little model house. It was a
Yeah.
tiny house.
Tiny house.
Everyone was
Teeny
out.
Did you burn
twice.
down your little sister's Barbie house?
No, wait.
Oh, that
this-
would be awesome.
there's a story behind it actually. I had the idea, for the song "Live in Hell," house on fire, cool. So we found a dollhouse online,
There you go.
Facebook Marketplace, super cheap. I don't know, 40,
Fantastic.
$50.
This
Something
is like some Nightmare on Elm Street shit, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect little house. We get it here, and Charlie
the
didn't want us to
exchange.
burn it.
I went to go pick it up, and when the guy handed it to me, it was like a transfer. Because as soon as it touched my
He's
hands,
like, I
grabbed
can't
it, I was
burn
like,
this.
Can't do it.
Can't burn it.
Yeah.
They're gonna be
Okay.
pissed.
The
Can't do it.
dollhouse is up there. That
Did you see
dollhouse
it was like his daughter sitting up looking through the banister with tears running down her face or some shit?
that way. It's actually up there. That's the right direction.
We
You
got a
like it.
second dollhouse.
Yeah, we had to
And
get
then
another one.
We took it out, or actually, Chris's lady, Ashley, actually did an amazing job
Yeah.
painting it up, making it look really cool, like a real old
Even had moss on the
Nightmare
roof.
on Elm Street
It
kind
did
of
look
house.
like a Nightmare on Elm Street
Um,
house.
Then we set it on fire and took pictures.
Watched it burn. We cooked fajitas. Had a good old family time out by the lake while we did it. So
Did you cook the fajitas on the house?
someone asked me that the other day, and I was like, I didn't think of that then, but I guess we could have.
So what I've taken away from all of this is Charlie has a dollhouse there in y'all's studio.
He does.
He does.
He does. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing
It's a
wrong with
really nice dollhouse.
It's
Yeah.
pretty cool. I can't say it's not.
Oh,
It's
okay. All
Now going to
right.
put that back out on Facebook Marketplace to help finance
No.
the new album, huh? Nope, the
No.
transition, the transfer had occurred, huh?
Kevin was quite upset with me.
It was
Yeah.
like the morning of the shoot that,
Oh, no.
or
It was
like
really
the day
close.
before. Yeah, it was a little pressure to
Yeah.
get another, but we found another one and
It
it
was
was good.
Almost identical to it, too. The only difference is it didn't have like a top window. Other than that, it was identical. Same exact dollhouse. So it's kind of weird to find two.
This is a really creepy conversation.
Disapproving Cameron
Funny story
agrees.
behind that. When I went to go pick up the new
It
dollhouse,
really works every time.
Oh, I love it so much.
Why
Why do y'all
pick
keep
up the
sending
new
Charlie to
dollhouse?
get the dollhouses? Why?
Yeah, let's get it down. I want to see this
He
thing.
likes to pick stuff up from
yeah,
Facebook
Facebook Marketplace is where
Yeah.
he gets guitars. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
good with people. Yeah.
guitars and
Not
dollhouses.
really. But I went to pick up the second dollhouse, and the guy was giving it to me. He's like, "So is this for your daughter?" And I was like,
Sure.
Yeah.
"It's actually going to be in a music video."
I'm gonna burn it to the ground.
Right. I didn't want to tell him that because it was apparently his daughter's. So he's like, "Well, you should send me the link to it," because I said it's probably going to be on YouTube or something. He's like, "Well, give me the link. I'll show my daughter." I was like,
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
"Sure,
Nope.
I'll do that."
So if he happens to be watching this or catches this,
Right.
Sorry.
we're sorry.
Well, that's
looks
good ammunition to
it looks
have
really
if she
good.
ever acts up. You show her the burning dollhouse video. Always
Yeah,
good
we
to have.
thought
Where
that
did
was-
Peoples go?
Oh, wait, there he is. I see him. He's
Sitting down
waving.
there waving.
There he is.
My phone is good for one, just like it's just going to stop doing everything and just go back to home screen.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe the concierge rebooted the Wi-Fi or something.
Oh, yeah.
We love you, Peoples.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
Good
9
thing,
more
right?
minutes.
Imagine
8
what we would
minutes.
say if we didn't.
Could be a
How are things
holdover.
going at the green room?
I didn't even notice you were gone, Peoples. I'm sorry.
That's cool. Green room's great. I get to see Mikey and Amy every weekend for the most
true.
part.
Yeah.
It's
And,
true. The trio
you
is
know,
back. Three's
and I-
company.
and I get to see all my Deep Ellum family every weekend. So
That's right. If you guys down to Deep Ellum, check out Green Room. Do you alternate between downstairs and the roof?
yeah, I'm Friday and Saturday I'm downstairs. Sunday I'm upstairs.
And usually Sunday nights they have a local.
Yeah, they've got a local
someone.
acoustic act, don't they?
Like this last
That-
week was Cameron Taylor. They've had
Before the-
Dicker.
There it is.
There he is.
Jacob
Yeah, Jacob Pierce. was there
Jacob
2 weeks
Pierce.
ago.
Yeah.
Who's his
yep,
next
yep.
Sunday?
No idea.
Okay. Well, there'll be somebody that I'm sure we know.
He's
Yeah.
a bartender. He's not in charge of marketing.
Yeah.
But I would like to recommend my personal recommendation is to get a plate of bacon from Green Room. It's fantastic.
Yeah, he does
Plate of
that.
bacon.
You can just order a plate
It's
of bacon.
almost it's $5 and it's almost all you can eat fucking bacon, dude. It's like it's a
I
it's
I
a
wish I had a
solid
picture I
pound.
could show y'all, but
it's a solid pound of
I
bacon,
think I
probably.
have a picture
Wow.
on my phone. I'd
Wow.
have to show that later.
That's
Yeah.
like cheaper than going to the store. I should just drive
Oh, yeah,
down there
for
and
sure.
order a pound of already cooked bacon, bring it home.
it's
Yeah.
amazing. It's peppered on the outside. It's
Yeah,
it's crisp.
It's really good when you're Mikey
meaty.
Mikey B drunk.
Yes, it's amazing. That only happens like once in a while, but
Once
Yeah.
a week, you mean?
Well, it's
Just
been
on
a
Sunday nights.
while.
hey, YOLO bitches.
No doubt. No doubt.
Wow.
All right, guys. So thank you so much. Appreciate you guys taking the
Thank
time
you.
to
Thank you
Man,
for having us on.
thank
talk to us tonight. Glad we were finally able to work this out and make it happen. And been wanting to get you guys on for a while. So
Yeah, for sure.
Again, we'd like to everybody to go to perceivedband.com
yep.
and buy some merch. Check out
O'Reilly's
live
December
videos.
18th.
Stay in tune with what these guys are doing because it's amazing.
Follow
And then
them on Facebook, follow them on.
You
all
guys pretty
social
much on
medias.
all social media sites.
Yeah, we're on everything: YouTube, Insta, all that. everything, pretty much anything. Reverb Nation, all that.
Get us on Spotify, Apple Music,
Spotify. Add us on
YouTube.
Spotify.
I'm on 635 half the day.
I think everybody's on 635.
You got to work on yourself like 6:35.
You want to play Charlie? He's on 635.
And again, thanks for everyone for tuning in to our show. Without you guys,
sure.
we wouldn't be able to do it, and we wouldn't want to do it. And please subscribe to our channel and help
Yes.
out, promote these bands, help us do that, help
Dallas
us with
Radio
ideas.
rocks.
Thank you guys.
So this is the
Thank you,
last
guys.
show of the year, huh? So we got to do Happy
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year all in one.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Happy Hanukkah, you know.
Yeah.
Amy and I got a birthday
Kwanzaa.
all over.
And happy
then
birthday.
Yeah.
Then we'll be back for my birthday.
Yeah, and we're going full screen, so you guys can give us the flyaway.
There you go.
Cool. Yeah,
No
we're going to be at
pressure.
O'Reilly's. We're going to be at O'Reilly's on Saturday, December 18th, with our good friends and from then on in Santa Mortem. Come out, $10 at the door, all ages with a parent. Anything perceiveband.com, check it out. Element 80, New Year's Eve, Ridgely Theater, get tickets.
Word.
Here we go.
All right, everybody, stay tuned.
Stay local.
Thanks, guys.
Good
Thank
night.
y'all.